The incorporation of the theory of self in the KYKO multi-facet personality assessment brings forth a multi-dimensional understanding of an individual's self-concepts and behavior. The assessment seems to explore various facets within the theory of self, each contributing to a more comprehensive picture of an individual's personality. 1. Good self versus lesser self. This dimension likely assess the balance between an individual's positive and virtuous aspects, that's a good self, and their potential negative or less desirable attributes, lesser self. It can reveal how an individual navigate their internal moral compass and strive for personal growth. 2. Nature self versus nurtured self. Here the assessment could delve into the interplay between the individual's innate tendencies and characteristics, that's the nature self, versus the influence of external factors such as upbringing and environment and experiences, the nurture self. This can provide insight into the origin of various personality traits. 3. Authentic self versus false self. This dimension might explore the extent to which an individual's behavior and self-presentation aligns with their true authentic self versus when they adopt a facade or mask to conform to societal or situational expectation. That is the false self. Actual self versus ideal self. The assessment likely examine the congruence between an individual's current self-concept and their aspiration and ideal self. This discrepancy between these two aspects can offer insights into personal motivation and areas of growth. 5. Deterministic self versus adaptive self. This dimension could explore whether an individual perceives themselves as being driven primarily by predetermined factors, deterministic, or if they adapt and evolve based on their experiences and learning. That is the adaptive self. 6. Reactive self versus proactive self. Here the assessment might consider whether an individual tend to respond to situations and events, reactive self, or take initiative and control in shaping their experiences, proactive self. Functional self versus dysfunctional self. This dimension could evaluate the extent to which an individual personality traits contribute to their overall functioning and well-being, functional self, versus when certain traits impede their ability to function effectively, dysfunctional self. 8. Normal self versus abnormal self. The assessments might examine the degree to which an individual personality traits align with the social norms and standards of behavior, that's normal self, versus when certain traits deviate from these norms, causing personality disorder or abnormal self. By dissecting these various aspects of the theory of self, the assessment can provide a nuanced understanding of how an individual's self-concept, behavior, and interaction are shaped by internal and external factors. This exploration can be highly valuable in understanding an individual's motivation, reaction, and place within their social and personal context.